Hello, I'm Jeannine Laubner, President of Global Education here at Kipinä Worldwide. Today I'd like to talk to you about how Kipinä prepares your child for big school. And one way that we do this, and this is another way in which we have enhanced Finland curriculum, is that we have an emphasis on executive functioning skills. So what exactly are executive functioning skills and why are they so important? Well, research has shown that 0 to 5 is a very critical time period in which children are most easily able to learn these executive functioning skills. And this is just a fancy term for skills in order to initiate or start tasks. Things like planning, prioritization, organization, time management, metacognition, which is thinking about thinking, response inhibition, emotional control, sustained attention, task initiation, goal-directed persistence, and things like flexibility. These 11 executive functioning skills have been shown that when children are able to do them, they go on to have more academic success in school and later in the workplace. So using this research, along with preparing your child socially and emotionally, we are preparing your child to be able to know how to use the traditional academic knowledge that you may be more familiar with. So when it comes to literacy and numeracy skills, children are going to be learning these skills in a developmentally appropriate way. What exactly does that mean? Well, here at Kipinä, we have the learning scaffolded. So we want to set a solid foundation, like we were talking about before, by building those executive functioning skills and those social emotional skills to make sure your child is ready to learn those academic skills, but also set the foundation for those academic skills. What might that look like? Well, we want to make sure that the journey to being able to read and write with a paper and pencil is a joyous journey. So what that might look like is the younger children are going to be learning about letters because letters are symbols that represent sounds. So what exactly would that look like? Well, it may look like children learning what a big line is by riding a toy car along a straight, long line. Especially because here at Kipinä we use themes. So maybe it's the transportation theme and you may see your child moving cars along a straight line. You may see them moving bicycles along a curved line because all letters in the English language can be created with big lines, big curves, and little curves. Then this progresses, then it goes on to a holistic approach with the whole body where your child is learning the sounds, learning the movement of writing, and then learning what it looks like written on paper. So this might look like children going out to the garden and finding big lines, big curves, little curves in natural objects like shells or leaves or sticks or flowers. It may also look like the teacher has prepared an environment where she has actual letters, shapes, or numbers out inside of the garden, and then children go on to sort, classify, and categorize or match those letters or numbers. And then moving along in the journey, it could be other things like games where you may see children bowling with the alphabet, making the alphabet with Play-Doh, matching the sound to the letter or the capital letter to the lowercase letters. All of this your teacher has been trained in, and the child is doing it in a thematic way. So just like Finland, Kipinä is following themes. You may see themes like All About Me, where the child is learning about their family, their body, their home, and their school. You may see them learning about community helpers, animals. It really depends on the theme and the time of year. In addition to this, we always blend in culture. This is very important to the Kipinä curriculum and another way in which we embrace the literacy and the numeracy skills, trying to make it as culturally relevant and as culturally appropriate as possible. So you will see this journey progress. Same with numeracy, you may see your child writing numbers in the sand, numbers in shaving foam, always sensory, getting the whole body working together. Because research has shown that the more you use a whole body approach, those synapses of the brain are firing and you're making those neural connections even stronger. In addition to this, you will see writing. Now, the writing progresses the same way that the reading progresses. Your child may start off making drawings, scribbling. Slowly that scribbling starts to develop into the symbols, the letters, and that those letters start to come together and start to form words. We go back to what I said previously about it's a joyous journey. So what that will look like with writing, very similar to what we saw with the reading, is that the child starts putting together those straight lines, those curved lines, putting together their scribbles, putting together through dictation or through learning the letters of their name or their friends' names, learning about the language of character. Here at Kipinä, we're focusing on respect, responsibility, bravery, empathy, peacefulness, and gratitude. And all 27 of those attributes, you will be getting those character medals. Again, this is another opportunity to talk about literacy and numeracy skills because you're building the vocabulary of the language of character. You can be talking about the sounds that are in those character skills, and you can be counting the medals that your child is getting. Again, holistic approach. These domains are not taught in isolation, but together, because this is how we learn in the real world, not in isolation. We're putting all the skills together. I hope I've clarified how literacy and numeracy will be seen in your child in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Thank you.